Sup y'all, as you guys can see, bringing you guys some more Fight Night Champion. But before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more Fight Night Champion, and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So anyway, who do you guys think would win in an actual fight between MANNY Pacquiao and Mikey Garcia? As you guys can see, a simulation between Pacquiao and Garcia. Keep in mind that I'm not controlling both fighters. These two fighters are being controlled by AI, by the computer. This fight, talking about in real life, this fight is a fight that has been talked about. A potential fight between Mikey and Pacquiao has been talked about. Actually, I think there's a very good chance we might see this fight. I mean, Pacquiao still plans to stick around. It looks like he still plans to continue fighting as a professional at the age of 40 plus years old. I think 42 now, about to be 40. Yeah, he's 40 plus. He's getting up there in age. He's an old man now. Mikey Garcia is a much younger. Mikey Garcia wants this fight, obviously, because of the big paycheck that he'll be getting. Fighting Pacquiao. Everybody wants to fight Pacquiao. Pacquiao's old. He brings in a lot of money, but at the same time, he's still a very, very dangerous fighter, man. He's 40 plus years old, but he's still one of the best out there in the world today, in my opinion. Still top 10 pound for pound in my list. I know he hasn't fought all year in 2020, partly because of the current situation taking place around the world, the pandemic going on. But still, at the age of 40 plus, he still beats a lot of these fighters out there currently fighting today. And in my opinion, he still beats Mikey Garcia, in my opinion. Now, this fight has been, I thought this fight would have happened a long time ago. Actually, if both fighters stuck around with the top rank, I think that we would have seen this fight happen by now. But both fighters ended up leaving top rank, and they ended up doing their own thing. And, we might still see it. Hell, it's a fight definitely I would like to see. I don't mind. I mean, Pacquiao can retire right now, and I wouldn't mind. Pacquiao has done a lot of great things in the sport of boxing. He has every right to decide who he wants to fight, and if he wants to fight Mikey Garcia, go for it. And I'll be there supporting as a fan of the sport, and as a fan of Manny Pacquiao. And I'm a fan of Mikey as well, but right now, I think Pacquiao still has a lot of fight left in him to beat somebody like Mikey Garcia. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be easy, but I think the speed and power of Pacquiao at the age of 40 plus years old will still be too much for Mikey Garcia today, in my opinion. But, we'll never know. There's only one way to find out. Obviously, the simulation doesn't, predict 100% the outcome of an actual fight between Pacquiao and Mikey Garcia. Now, Prime versus Prime. Now, that's a different story. Mikey Garcia is still somewhat in his prime, in my opinion. Manny Pacquiao obviously way past his prime. Now Prime versus Prime. Holy shoot. If it's Prime versus Prime, Mikey Garcia will get destroyed by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao beats Mikey Garcia easy. If it was 30-year-old Manny Pacquiao versus Mikey Garcia, easy work from Manny Pacquiao in my opinion. Easy work. The speed, the power, the reflexes, the athleticism, the technique, the style would be way, way too much for Mikey Garcia. But, like I said earlier, Pacquiao is past his prime, but I honestly think he still has a lot of fight left in him to beat somebody like Mikey Garcia right now. Especially at 140, 147 pounds. Yeah, Pacquiao would still beat him, stop him, win by unanimous decision. But, only one way to find out. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys after the simulation's over. Tell you guys my thoughts about it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Alright.
Pacquiao's cut is really a mess right now, and it could jeopardize this fight for him right here. Teddy, is there blame that needs to be placed on his cut man? Could he have done more?
Well, really, the trick to being a cut man is pretty simple. It's not rocket science. You have to have the right medicines, the right coagulants. You have to be calm. You have to be able to put pressure on that cut, get it to stop, and then put those medicines in. But you need a little help from your fighter. You need him to move a little bit on his bike and give those medicines time to work.
And we come to the end of round number 2. Well, we've seen this before. A fighter with a bad cut and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Round number 3 is underway. You see him holding on. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
He's working the jab. Good, good.
Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Blocks the headshot.
Move your head. Side to side.
Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Keep moving. Keep moving. There you go.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good biting, snapping shot by Manny Pacquiao.
Looking good. Looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left. Here you go. Now listen to me. I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right?
You gotta land a big punch. No doubt about it. If you're losing this fight, you need to throw and land a big shot. Knock this guy out. Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay?
Pacquiao's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. The next, oh, a big shot comes home for him. And down he goes after that left hand.
Not moving enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Good block by Manny Pacquiao. "90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Back to the body.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. An accurate left by Manny Pacquiao. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Now hugging on the inside. Pacquiao's left working well that time. scored well up top. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Manny Pacquiao's crushed by a huge uppercut. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself.
You're okay.
Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
The next generation's got to find a way to survive and maybe even do more than that. He was knocked down in the last round. And here, you know, all eyes are on his status here to start this round.
Well, Joe, don't put too much on his plate in this kind of situation. Right now, surviving would be enough. He can worry about winning later on.
More punches!
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
The next generation's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Unable to make an impact there by Manny Pacquiao. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Watch the hook.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. The next generation showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab.
Stay away from that power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right?
Go out and get it. Go out and fight this guy. Take it to this guy. You have to go out and get this guy. You're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all.
Start of a new round, and you got to expect his opponent to jump all over him. He nearly got rid of him at the end of the last round.
Yeah, if I'm in the other corner, I'm telling him get after him. But you can use that in reverse. You know your opponent's coming after you. Maybe he gets a little reckless. You have an opportunity to nail him as he's coming after you.
Way to block there.
Keep moving! Keep moving! That's what I want to see!
Solid left hand to the head. Able to cover up that gut.
Got this one!
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao has been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this,
Wow! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, two, three, four, five!
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
well, right now, just surviving, but If he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Scored well with that right hand to the body. Pacquiao's mouth is bleeding badly. What power from that left hand to Pacquiao. Good flush shot upstairs. Well placed, straight right hand. The next generation stunned by a big shot. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
So with the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. Be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. Scored well with that straight left. The next generation's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Well, that was his intention. That's what he's doing, not engaging in the fight, but clinching. The next generation's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Pacquiao's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
Big shot. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Pacquiao knocked down. He's rising to his feet to continue on.
He's a guy that always likes to go after you. We've talked about it before. He's TV friendly. Well, you're going to have to be able to take it if you're going to fight that way. Pacquiao getting a chance to show that right now.
And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Pacquiao shocked right there. He's all shooked up after being hit hard. Both men have gotten to each other. And round 7 comes to an end.
You gotta move out there. Hey, move. Okay, keep moving. Breathe now, breathe. You good? You can recoup from
Stay away from the power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot going. Now listen, you need
Round number 8, and Teddy's scorecard only tells part of the story. The next generation's not only down on the scorecards, but he's been battered and bruised.
Yeah, it's at the point now that if you're the cornerman and your responsibility is to get your fighter ready to win, but once that looks like it's not going to happen, now you have a new responsibility. Protect your fighter. Stop the fight if he doesn't have a chance to win.
Crashes home with the uppercut. Here's There's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
No, he missed that right. Pacquiao's showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work, but make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
Keep moving.
Well-targeted left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's having a masterful round defensively. I love it. And banging away he goes. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
And this round comes to an end. In between rounds here, the next generation's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, right? Just keep boxing smart.
It's almost done. You had him now.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down. Big shot there. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. It's over.
So as you guys can see, the Pacman, Manny Pacquiao, ended up winning the simulation. Yeah, it makes sense in my opinion. I think he would beat Mikey Garcia in real life. Whether it's the Pacquiao of old or the Pacquiao of today, I think Pacquiao would beat Mikey Garcia. That's just how highly I think of Manny Pacquiao. I really do believe he is arguably the greatest of all time. Definitely one of the greatest of all times. No doubt about it. But even for our generation, for this generation, this past shit, when you think about it, man, he's been around for so long. 90s, from 2000 to 2010 to 2010, from 2020, he's been around for a very long time. He is arguably the greatest of all time in the sport of boxing. Definitely the greatest from my home country, the Philippines, and definitely the greatest of this generation, in my opinion. I mean, I know a lot of people will probably say Floyd Mayweather, but when you look at it from the whole entire career of both fighters, who has fought and achieved more in the sport of boxing, Pacquiao or Floyd? In my opinion, Pacquiao. I mean, from where he came from the beginning, and where he fought from fighting from the lower weights, fighting to the heavier weights, the fighters he's fought more all-time greats. At least in my opinion, he's fought more all-time greats in his whole entire career than Floyd did. Think about it. Whether he won some or lost some. So, anyway, in real life, Pacquiao would beat Mikey Garcia in my opinion, especially old Manny Pacquiao. Even though old Pacquiao, I think he still has a lot of fight left in him. But only one way to find out. Who knows? I mean, we'll never know until this fight actually does happen in real life, which I think it might actually happen. But with the current situation right now taking place around the world, who knows if Pacquiao will still fight. But I'll do my best to keep you guys updated. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this fight simulation. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and listening. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.